Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Farm Bureau Insurance has new great rates for good drivers. Good drivers like her. And good drivers like him. All drivers are welcome. Any size. To learn if you qualify for our new lower rates or to find an agent, visit afbic.com.
Natural State Sports is proudly sponsored by Shady Oak Trail Getaway on Lake Hamilton, now taking reservations for winter and summer seasons in 2021. Visit shadyoaktrailgetaway.com or call 870-356-9823 to book your weekend away on Lake Hamilton. Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs. Take home with you wherever you are as you explore the Natural State. Visit their website at razorbackcampersales.com to view their inventory and start your journey across the Natural State at Razorback Camper Sales. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. For all your embroidery and apparel needs, go see our friends at G4L, located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in North Little Rock, or visit their website, g4lcustom.com, and be sure to like them on Facebook. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. Whether you're traveling across the state for that next Friday night matchup, headed to Fayetteville for a big weekend on the hill, or simply searching for the best burger to ever split your lips, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers is the spot. Specializing in hand-patted in-house ground burgers and fresh-cut fries, along with milkshakes and malts. Conveniently located right off I-40 in Russellville at 2803 North Arkansas Avenue, or order online at their new location in Fayetteville at 3484 West Weddington. Check out our menu online at butcherboyburger.com or download our app from your app store. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do is burgers, they have to be the best. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A State Tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza. And welcome to the 5A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament, live from Trojan Arena on the campus of Hot Springs Junior Academy. You are watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament live on the AAA Digital Network. So we have got a good one to end the night, our final 1 versus 4 matchup. Here in the second day of our first round, the Pine Bluff Zebras, the number 1 seed out of the South, face off against the 4-seeded Siloam Springs Panthers out of the West. This has all the makings of a good one to finish the night off. We're coming off of an overtime game, and we'll see what we get in this one. I know the energy of the last two have been absolutely, it's just been a lot of fun. As we look forward to bringing you this game, we are about 3 minutes from tip-off. And I'm going to jump over here. You guys make sure, if you haven't downloaded the AAA Mascot Media app, you download that. All your standings information is there. Now, I would still recommend watching all the games right here on our Natural State Sports channel, because you can comment and interact with your friends, family, fans, and sometimes even myself, as well as our producer, who likes to play on there as well. So Siloam Springs, out of the West, finished the year 13-14, 6-6 in conference. Pine Bluff, 15-4, 12-1. Their only loss came late in that final week of the regular season as Lake Hamilton got them in a game late. That was their only loss for Pine Bluff in conference. So looking forward to seeing this high-flying Pine Bluff team out on the court tonight to finish off our Tuesday here from Hot Springs. We appreciate everybody joining us. I want to say special thanks to all of our sponsors, G4L, Custom Embroidery, Gifts and Apparel. You can go see them on Facebook, find them on social media, or on the web at www.g4lcustom.com. They are the sponsors of our player of the game. Our free throw sponsor, Razorback Camper Cells. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers will be sponsoring the three-point line. Our tournament update will be brought to you by Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Salon. And, of course, our starting lineups will be brought to you by American Pie Pizza. Please make sure you go visit our sponsors. These streams would not be possible without them. So, again, we appreciate everybody. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. That way you don't miss any of the action the rest of this tournament. Again, we are the home for all things 5A conference or 5A state tournament. So Pine Bluff still getting warmed up. We've got about a minute left, and we'll have the starting lineups here in just 1 second for you. And brought to you by American Pie Pizza. We've had a fun one today. The 1-4s have not disappointed for the most part. A couple of double-digit games early. But then our last one, the girls' game, as Greenbrier battled with Lake Hamilton, made it a game, had a chance to win with 1.7 on the at the free throw line on a three-point play. Missed the free throw, went to overtime, and Lake Hamilton finished it off. So Lake Hamilton moves on as the 1 seed out of the South for the girls in the girls' bracket. This is our final 1-4 matchup on the boys' side, as the Siloam Springs cheerleaders get out and get ready to create the tunnel, and we'll wait for the Siloam Spring Panther basketball team starters to hit the floor. Decent crowd, not quite the crowd we had for the Hot Springs game earlier. That's to be expected. So your starters for the Panthers. Coached by Tim Stewart. Number 3, Josh Stewart. Number 11, sophomore Nate Vachon. Number 15, sophomore Dalton Newman. And number 20, junior Carter Weinsberg. Number 44, senior Jackson Ford. And now for your Pine Bluff Zebras. Number 2, senior Jalen Tatum. Number 3, junior Trayrion Ramos. Number 15, senior Armand Buchanan. Number 23, sophomore Jordan Harris. And number 24, freshman Courtney Crutchfield. A lot of youth on this Pine Bluff team as well. Team that could be making this run multiple times throughout the year, or throughout the next couple of years, but they're worried about this year right now. So we are ready. Set to tip will be Jackson Ford. For Siloam Springs. And number 2, Jalen Tatum to jump for Pine Bluff. Here we go as we're ready for basketball in our final game of the evening. ready to jump. And let's see, Siloam Springs will control. And now set to bring it up is number 20, Carter Weinsberg, and a quick three right off the bat, knocks it down. And that was Stewart with the three. Quick start from the CJ's Butcher Boy Burger three-point line for Stewart as he hits the three. Now Pine Bluff, that's Ramos. Ramos gives it inside, and that shot's up and good for Buchanan. So Siloam Springs now up 3-2, bringing this one up. Here's 30 seconds into this one. Stewart, he's going to give this one away to Vashon. Vashon inside to Ford. Ford goes up, couldn't finish, and foul. Let's see what's the call. That foul is going to be on Siloam Springs on number 3, Stewart. So 7:17 to go. Pine Bluff bringing this one up. Controlling is Ramos. Now Ramos, he'll give this one inside to Buchanan. Buchanan into the lane, has it stripped away, and coming out of that is Stewart. Now they're going to go the other end. Sorry, Weinsberg comes away with it. Weinsberg's bringing it up. He'll give it away to Stewart. Stewart stops, thought about the three. Now kick it back to Weinsberg. They'll get this one across. I believe that's Newman. Newman looking to drive. Looks, gives it outside. That's a three. Shot up and short. That one missed who shot that one. Is pushing this one down. That was Newman. Those numbers are really hard to see. Now, corner, Buchanan, three. Got it. As Buchanan with all 5 here so far for Pine Bluff. 5-3 is our score. Now bringing it up is Weinsberg. Weinsberg looks. He's going to give this one off and trying to read the numbers here. Stewart gets that one. That is number 11. That's Vashon. Now they've got it here. That is Newman. Newman's going to be fouled on the drive. That foul is going to be on Tatum. Bear with me as I get accommodated with the names and numbers here. These Siloam Spring numbers are a little hard to see from the side. So Stewart, he wants to throw it into Ford. Ford couldn't hold on to it. Now he's going to save it. Tries to tip it. He doesn't save it as Weinsberg couldn't get there. And that'll be turned over to Pine Bluff. So now Ramos, he'll bring this one up. Ramos running things, gives it to the corner to Tatum. Tatum doubled, back up. Long three here for Ramos, and he got it. Ramos knocks down the three, 8-3. Weinsberg, he's going to bring this one up. Weinsberg looks, wanted Ford, it wasn't there. He gives this one away to Newman. Newman, he looks as Ford hits the floor inside. Newman wanting to drive here, can't get away. Now he turns, he's got a man wide open in the corner. Three ball, shot up and no good. Rebound, Newman. Newman turns, can he get it? Shot up, Newman, that one won't go. Now pushing the other way. Quick three in the corner. Got it. Big three from Crutchfield. I think that Pine Bluff must have went to CJ's before this one because they're all over our three-point line here early. Newman is going to give it away to Vashon. Vashon looking. He's got Stewart up top. Now Stewart calling for some help. He wants a screen. Newman's going to come out and screen for him. Now he'll go the other way. Not there. Now he almost runs into it, and now a reach-in. A foul is going to be called, I believe. No, going to get a closely guarded turnover on Siloam Springs. Or no, timeout. I'll get it right in a minute. So timeout, Siloam Springs. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout. Centennial Bank is honored to be the corporate sponsor of the Arkansas Activities Association State Championship Games. Congratulations to the athletes, coaches, and parents for all the hard work and the winning spirit that brought you to the playoffs. Good luck, teams. Centennial Bank, member FDIC. So 5:09 to go, 11-3. Siloam Springs hit the three to start. 11-0 run since for the Zebras. Siloam will look to inbound this as they've struggled with the quick athletic ability of Pine Bluff so far. They've not been able to find a shot, and their threes have not fallen. So Stewart set to send this one in. He'll get it into Weinsberg, and Weinsberg now set and ready as he brings it across the timeline. Weinsberg looks, and now this one almost stolen as he tries to get it to Vashon. Vashon now wants to drive on Crutchfield. It's not there. Gives it back up to Stewart. Now Stewart looks to drive. He'll hand it back off to Vashon, and boy, the defense by Pine Bluff is impressive. Gives this one to Ford. Ford way, way out of his comfort zone as he's up at the top of the key. They'll give this one over to Newman. Newman, he wants to drive. It's not there. Now he's going to be cut off, and boy, this defense by Pine Bluff is suffocating. Gives this one away to Vashon. Vashon got fouled, no call. Shot, now Stewart. Now he looks to drive. He stepped out of bounds. They'll turn this one over. Fast moving. A couple of minutes here early. 4:38 to go. 11-3. Siloam Springs still can't get a basket since the 3 to start the game. So now bringing this one up is Ramos, and Ramos just shoots the 3. That one's no good. Vashon comes away with the rebound. Now pushing the other way as they'll push this one up to Stewart. Stewart gives it away to the corner there, and now Stewart wants to drive. Stewart inside, and that is rejected by number 23, Jordan Harris. So now trying to get this one in is Stewart. Looking, gets it to Vashon. Vashon thought about the 3 on Crutchfield. Now he'll turn and gives it back to Stewart, and Stewart now looks to get set. Now Stewart wants to drive, and he has it tipped away. Gets it back, looks to drive the baseline. Nothing there. Gets stuck, gives it away, and Weinsberg lost it out of bounds. Right now, this Pine Bluff defense has got Siloam Springs all out of sorts. So now this one comes in as Ramos will bring this one up. 11-3 is our score. Ramos looking. A little 3-2 here. Now they want to go to the backside as they'll pass this one over. Now looking, that 3-2 may open up for a dunk, an alley-oop at some point tonight. Now looking, he'll get this one across. That one goes to Tatum. Tatum back up top. Now looking to drive. That's Ramos. Ramos shot. It's up. No good. And rebound came down to Newman, I believe. Sorry, that's Weinsberg who got the rebound. He'll kick it out. Stewart got tripped. He falls. And I'm sorry, that's Vashon who slipped and fell. Foul. And that foul will be on Tatum. Checking into the game, both teams got some guys coming in. Barnett checks in for Pine Bluff. Buckhannon sits. And Ford sits for Siloam Springs. And into the game is Soderquist for Siloam Springs, and they go small. So Soderquist trying to get this one in. He will get it into Weinsberg. Weinsberg will control at the top. 3:25 to go. 11-3 is our score. Weinsberg's going to hand this one off to Vashon. Vashon now back over. That is Soderquist. Soderquist gives it to Stewart. Stewart looking, trying to give it, and it's not there. No. Now they'll get it to the corner. I believe that's Weinsberg again. To Vashon. Vashon looking. Soderquist in the corner. Right now Siloam Springs can't find a shot. Now Vashon thought about the 3. Drives to the elbow. It's not there. Throws it behind Weinsberg, who recovers. And now they'll reset again. Under 3 minutes to go. Weinsberg. Now he's stuck. And he's going to have to get it out of there. He's going to get a penalty, and he will. They would have had a turnover there just about. Now Newman's got it. Newman wants some help. Fakes it to Soderquist. Now Newman looking. Newman, something, nothing there as Stewart's got it. Boy, this Pine Bluff defense is impressive. Nothing Siloam Springs can do to get the ball inside the arc right now. Newman pump fake. Stewart, long 3, won't go. Rebound Newman. Newman goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Great job by Newman to stay with that one. 2:19 to go as Siloam Springs finally scores again. Now they'll give this one away as Barnett's into the game. It's a big, tall guard controlling things up top. Big body. Now he'll give this one inside. Shot is up. It won't go. Nice job there by Tatum to get it. Gives it to Crutchfield. Crutchfield, a blocking call. That one's going to be on Newman as he didn't get in position. That'll be Newman's first. So Crutchfield set to send this one in. He's got Tatum at the top. Ramos at the top. Ramos gives it back. That's Crutchfield. Goes inside. That ball's bobbled out of bounds, and that'll go to Siloam Springs. No, just kidding. It'll stay with Pine Bluff. So he was looking to get that inside to Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris couldn't handle it. It was tipped out of bounds by Siloam Springs. Now trying to get this one in. They'll get it into Tatum. Tatum goes to the top of the key. Tatum looking here, trying to penetrate this 3-2 look by Siloam Springs. Now kicks this one across to Crutchfield. Crutchfield gets it inside. Tatum spins, lost it, goes between the legs. Harris had it. Now Newman comes out of there with it. Now Newman pushing. Numbers for Siloam Springs. Got to find the right guy. Gets it to the corner. Vashon, 3. Shot up. That's short. Won't go. And rebound goes out of bounds, and that'll be Pine Bluff ball. Tatum gives it away to Barnett. Tatum, Barnett, Harris, Crutchfield, and Ramos on the floor. That's Ramos in the corner. Thought about giving it away. Now Crutchfield, he'll give it away. Now looking to drive. Barnett gives it up. Now Tatum, he wants to drive, gets hit on the side, lost the ball out of bounds, and that'll go to Siloam Springs. A little contact, not called. Letting them play a little bit here inside. Now checking into the game, number 1, Nick Gray. Out of the game is, I believe that's Vashon or Newman. That's going to be Vashon who's checking out of the game. So 1:09 to go. 11-5 is our score as Weinsberg brings this one up. Now 3-ball, Newman, shot up. No, that won't go. Rebound, goes back up. That's a push, and that's on the shot. And I believe that was that Weinsberg? It was, and Weinsberg will head to the free throw line for 2 shots at the Razorback Camp Purcell free throw line. That foul was on Barnett, his first. That shot's up, Weinsberg sinks it. So now out of the game is Harris. Into the game is the big body of DeMarcus Goal. Weinsberg's second one bounces across the rims, no good. Pine Bluff pushes the other way with Barnett leading the charge. Barnett, Crutchfield behind him, Tatum and Ramos as well as Goal. Goal hanging out under the goal. Gives this one away to Ramos. Ramos, he looks, he wants to give it inside. It's not there, so he gives it away to Barnett. Now back to Tatum. Tatum looks to work here as that's Gray who's out on him. Crutchfield's got it. He gives it away to Ramos. Ramos turns towards the free throw line. Nothing there. Barnett calling for it in the corner. Had the screen. Now he lost it. They'll give this one away as Tatum looks to work. Tatum, oh, he wanted that one inside the goal, but it wasn't there. So Tatum gives it away to Barnett. And again, both of these teams playing pretty well defensively so far. 11-6 is our score. 16 seconds to go. Pine Bluff backs out, likely waiting for the final shot here. 12 seconds. We're under 10 now. And we'll see what they decide to do as they ISO. Crutchfield picked up his dribble. Now he's stuck. Has to give it to Tatum. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Tatum, 3 at the buzzer. Shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Gray, and that'll do it for our first quarter. So after the first quarter of play, it's 11-6. Pine Bluff leads.
Unleash your inner fan with the Centennial Bank Debit MasterCard. The Debit MasterCard comes in over 150 designs to choose from, including your team's logo. Walk into a Centennial Bank and you can walk out in minutes with a new card. To learn more, stop by a Centennial Bank location or visit online at my100bank.com today. Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Must have a Centennial Bank checking account to receive a debit card. Debit card replacement fees may apply.
All right, and we are back for our second quarter of play here. A reminder to go see our friends at Razorback Camp Purcells. They are the sponsors of our free throw line and our free throw update. Located right here in Hot Springs. You can find them at razorbackcampercells.com, and they will hook you up and make you a really good deal on your new home away from home. Checking into the game, Buckhannon will get back into this one. All right, so here we go. Pine Bluff will start with it here in our second quarter. Buckhannon will take it out. Buckhannon, Crutchfield, Ramos, Tatum, Barnett. And does that go? I'm not sure who that is on the inside. That's right where they go. That is number 23, Jordan Harris, back on the floor. He's almost lost the inbound. So now Barnett. He looks to work. Gives it away. Tatum. Now that's Ramos, sorry. Back to Barnett. Barnett got away with a push. Shot at the free throw line's up and good. Weinsberg, he'll bring it up. 13-6. Ending the 4-0 run there at the end of the first by Siloam Springs. Now Newman has it. And Newman wants to work on Harris. He'll give it away. Here's Stewart looking to work on Barnett. Stewart inside, shot up, won't go. Now going the other way as I believe that was Buckhannon who came away with that. So now Ramos, he looks to work. Ramos gives it to the corner. Barnett thought about it, couldn't get it inside as Buckhannon was calling for it, trying to get position. Now to Crutchfield, back to Ramos. See if Ramos just shoots the three, and he will. Ramos, 3-ball, shot up, got it. Ramos knocks that one down, and it's a 10-point lead for the Zebras. So Weinsberg's going to bring this one up. Tatum meets him. He gives it away to Newman. Newman tries to feed it inside. He gets it into Stewart, trying to work on Buckhannon. He walked, and they'll turn this one over. Stewart doesn't agree with it, but he took steps. They'll turn this one over. Buckhannon sets inbound for the Zebras. Bashan getting ready to check back in for Siloam Springs. As Ramos brings this one up, gets some instruction from his coaches on the bench there, and now Ramos, he'll just shoot another three. Why not? That one won't go. Rebound comes away to Weinsberg. So now Siloam wants to run. Weinsberg gives it away. Now gives it back. Now back to Weinsberg. I'm sorry, that's Newman. As Newman looks to try to put some moves here. Gives this one away as Buckhannon's on him. Now that one goes back to Stewart. Stewart falls down, now on the ground, and we're going to get a jump ball. That one's on the floor. And that will favor Siloam Springs. So out of the game goes Weinsberg. Into the game comes Vashon. So on the floor right now is Soderquist, Gray, Stewart, Vashon, and trying to get that. I think that's Newman. Vashon gets it. Goes across to Gray. Gray looks to drive. Nothing there. And now Gray is stuck. Has to give it away, and Stewart will reset things at the top. 16-6 is our score as Stewart looks to work. Stewart gives it away to Newman, and Newman looking to work. Let's see what Newman can do here as Harris is all the way out on him. Now Stewart, a lot of congestion at the top here. Stewart, wide open lane as he drives it up, lays it up with his left hand, and he missed it. Newman comes away with it, and he lost it. Now pushing the other way. Now up, throws it down is the freshman Crutchfield. Wow, where'd that come from? Good night. Wow. Courtney Crutchfield showing us why he's starting as a freshman as he throws that one down. It's 18-6. 5:25 to go. Farm Bureau Insurance is the official sponsor of state and regional awards for the AAA. With agencies in every county in Arkansas, make sure you check out Farm Bureau Insurance for all of your insurance needs. So an exciting first half so far. We see the athleticism of Crutchfield. That was impressive. Again, this Pine Bluff team's got a lot of talent. There's a reason this team was undefeated until the final week of play in the 5A South. I hope you guys have enjoyed our stream tonight. I want to say thanks to a couple of our sponsors again, Brothers Barber Shop and Brothers Beauty Salon. Make sure you go see our friends at 4720 Camp Robinson Road in North Little Rock. They are the sponsors of our tournament update. Quick tournament update for you here. The 1 seeds have officially gone to 5-1. Make that 6-1 here early on in the first 2 days. So now nice little back cut to Vashon. Vashon lays it up and in. Good job there by Vashon, and a great play call dialed up there by Siloam Springs. So Ramos will bring this one up. 18-8 is our score. 5:03 to go. That one was tipped. Almost got it. Gets it inside. And now let's see what Barnett does. Barnett shot up. It won't go. And rebound's going to come down to Stewart. So Stewart fought for it. Controlled it. He'll bring it up as he'll give it away here to Newman. Newman looks to drive. Newman into the paint. Now he'll give it back. And resetting a Soderquist back to Newman. Newman looking, trying to find anything open. They're not giving him any room. No room to breathe here. Now Soderquist looking. He can't find any room. Gives it to Weinsberg. Weinsberg, Vashon, 3, long. That's long to the left. No good. And rebounded, though, by Newman. Newman stops in the paint. And now they'll reset again. Now Stewart wants to ISO here. He wants to go on Harris. Nope, he's going to shoot the 3, and no, that's short. Stewart cleared everybody out, thought he was going to drive, then shot the 3 and missed it. So Ramos brings this one up. 4 minutes to go in our first half, and Ramos just going to shoot it. They say if they're going to back. Say if you're going to back off of me, I'm going to take it. And Ramos knocks down the three from the CJ's Butcher Boy Burger 3-point line. It's a mouthful, just like a CJ's Burger. Weinsberg, he gives this one away as Soderquist looks to drive off the curl, and Soderquist tripped himself up. Now he's looking. Now he's stuck. He's got to get rid of it. He's now got to get rid of it. Does now to Stewart. Oh, boy, Crutchfield. Good night, Courtney Crutchfield. He erased that one. Oh, they called a foul on that one. Okay. As Crutchfield had the block, but the foul is actually going to be called on Buckhannon. First shot up for Stewart. It's good. As Ford set to check back in for Siloam Springs. Out of the game is number 5, Soderquist. And the second shot from the Razorback Campersell free throw line for Stewart. That shot's up, just rattles around and out. Rebound to Buckhannon. So now Ramos, I don't think he'll shoot it from there, but I wouldn't put it past him. 3:20 to go. He's been on right now. Barnett now, interesting defensive line here as they go with the 1-3-1. And we'll see how this works as Barnett looks to drive. Oh, they're going to go with the oop, and he throws it down to Harris. Saw that one coming from a mile away as Harris snuck himself around, throws the oop up, and it's 23-9. Early on, Pine Bluff looking every bit of the 1 seed. Fashawn gets the screen from Ford, but he lost it. Now, just errantly, I'm not sure what he was doing there as he just chucked it away. Now fight for it. Buckhannon comes away with it. Buckhannon, corner, Crutchfield, 3. Boom! As Crutchfield knocks down the 3. So 26-9. Boy, Siloam Springs can not want to let this one get out of their hands right now as Ford gives it away to Newman. Newman gives it to Weinsberg. Now they're going to try the oop. It's not there. Oh, my goodness, Ford hit the ground hard. Good night. Now Ramos going the other way. Gives it to Barnett. Now Barnett will wait as Ramos will back it out. And they'll try the 1-3-1 again. They'll go to the corner. Buckhannon, 3, shot up. That won't go. Rebound Ford. Weinsberg brings it up. He'll give it away as Stewart looks to work. Screened by Ford. It doesn't really do much as Buckhannon just kind of ran right through it. And now Ford gives it inside. Now to the corner. That's a 3. That might have been tipped in. Big shot. I believe that was Newman. And it was. No, that was Vashon that knocked that one down. So Vashon hits the 3. Stops the bleeding here for the moment. 26-12. 1:46 in our half. And we got a timeout. I believe, yes. Timeout, Pine Bluff. That'll be a 30-second timeout. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. All right, welcome back here as your clock. So 26-12. We'll get that clock fixed here in just a second. There you go. 1:44 left in our half. Again, want to say thanks to everybody for joining us. You guys do us a favor and make sure you go visit the sponsors that are sponsoring this stream for us. A huge help in making this happen. As you know, every single game streamed for free, whether you watch it on Natural State Sports or you watch it on the AAA app. Every single game across the state tournament and all levels is free to watch on a live stream. So Buckhannon, he'll inbound this as Ramos sets things up with 1:40 to go, and Ramos just hanging out. So now Stewart will come out to force the issue here, and we'll see what Crutchfield decides to do. Crutchfield's been impressive so far. We see why he's a freshman that's starting. Crutchfield looks to drive. Crutchfield trying to keep Stewart behind him, and he does. Now I'll give it away to Harris. Harris, nothing there as he's stuck in the corner, but Harris just going to drive to the basket. Ford erases it out of bounds. Unfortunately for Siloam Springs, Newman caught it, but he was standing out of bounds. Now Crutchfield will inbound. He'll have to get it back to the top to Ramos. Ramos fakes it to the corner. Now looking for Crutchfield. Crutchfield, that ball's up. 3 shot, no good. And rebound, Stewart. He'll push the other way. Stewart. He gets slowed down by Ramos. Now stops. He looks. Trying to find somewhere to go with this one is once again, now he curls left side looking and tries to go up, gets fouled. And that's going to be Ramos with the foul. Now into the game is Barnett. Out of the game is Tyreek Stewart. So Ford gets the inbound, gives this one away to Vashon. Vashon gives it to Stewart. Stewart had a 3. Now he'll drive instead and lost it. Tips this one away, and Vashon couldn't save it. And let's see. I believe this is going to stay with Siloam Springs. And it will. So Siloam Springs now sets inbound it. 14-point lead. Quick pass to Weinsberg. He tried to give it to Ford, but nice job there by Harris to deny it. Now Weinsberg, fall away shot, got it. And now Ramos, he'll bring this one up. Ramos will cross midcourt. He's met by Stewart. He hands it off to Barnett as Barnett looks to do something with it. Barnett looks like a running back out there at guard. Gives this one back to Barnett. And now Barnett looking 23 seconds, as you got to figure that they're probably content with letting the clock run. Gives this one back to Crutchfield, back to Barnett as they play the keep-away game with 15 seconds to go. Now Barnett looks to drive, gets it into the paint, feeds it off. Buckhannon shot up. That's short. Rebound Newman. And we get a foul down here. That'll stop things with 6.3 to go. Of course, nobody going to the free throw line. Only 5 fouls for Pine Bluff, 2 fouls. And actually, they turned it over, so Ramos. He'll get this one in quickly to Barnett. Barnett, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, out to Ramos. Ramos, 3, shot up. That one doesn't go. Rebound, no, and that'll go out of bounds, and that should do it and will for our first half. So after a half of play from Hot Springs, the number 1 seeded Pine Bluff Zebras lead the 4 seed Siloam Springs Panthers 26-14. We'll be back in just a few minutes with stats from our first half. Natural State Sports is proudly sponsored by Shady Oak Trail Getaway on Lake Hamilton, now taking reservations for winter and summer seasons in 2021. Visit ShadyOakTrailGetaway.com or call 870-356-9823 to book your weekend away on Lake Hamilton. Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs. Take home with you wherever you are as you explore the natural state. Visit their website at RazorbackCamperSales.com to view their inventory and start your journey across the natural state at Razorback Camper Sales. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. For all your embroidery and apparel needs, go see our friends at G4L, located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in North Little Rock, or visit their website, g4lcustom.com, and be sure to like them on Facebook. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. Whether you're traveling across the state for that next Friday night matchup, headed to Fayetteville for a big weekend on the hill, or simply searching for the best burger to ever split your lips, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers is the spot. Specializing in hand-patted in-house ground burgers and fresh-cut fries, along with milkshakes and malts. Conveniently located right off I-40 in Russellville at 2803 North Arkansas Avenue, or order online at their new location in Fayetteville at 3484 West Weddington. Check out our menu online at butcherboyburger.com or download our app from your app store. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do is burgers, they have to be the best. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A State Tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock, or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Hot Springs as we get set for our second half. Got to untangle myself from my cord over here. My goodness. All right, so 26-14 is our score. And let's get you a Razorback Camp Purcell free throw line update. As from the free throw line, Pine Bluff has not attempted a free throw. Surprisingly enough, as much as they've been driving to the basket, no free throws there. Siloam Springs is 50% from the line, 2 for 4. And that wraps up our free throw. Not a lot of time spent at the free throw line. As for our CJ's Butcher Boy Burger three-point update, Siloam Springs, first half, 2 out of 9 from three-point range. Pine Bluff ends the first half 50%, 6 of 12 from 3. That is obviously the big difference in the game, as it's a 12-point lead for the Zebras, as they have been on fire from behind the CJ's Butcher Boy Burger three-point line. And let's take a look also, while we got a second here, at our G4L custom embroidery, gifts and apparel player of the game watch, as Ramos leads the way for Pine Bluff with 9, but Courtney Crutchfield not far behind with 8. Siloam Springs leading the way for them is 5 for Nate Vachon. And that'll do it for our player of the game. So I'm going to send this over. We'll pay some bills real quick. We'll handle business, and we'll be back to start the second half.
Now, more than ever, community is important. Local schools, businesses, and charities are in need of support. Each one of us can make a difference. When you volunteer, give, shop locally, or simply participate, you help support and grow your community. It makes us all stronger when we all are involved. I'm Susie Everett with Everett Buick GMC. We're proud to be a part of this wonderful community and want to encourage each of you to be involved in yours.
Unleash your inner fan with the Centennial Bank Debit MasterCard. The Debit MasterCard comes in over 150 designs to choose from, including your team's logo. Walk into a Centennial Bank and you can walk out in minutes with a new card. To learn more, stop by a Centennial Bank location or visit online at my100bank.com today. Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Must have a Centennial Bank checking account to receive a debit card.
All right, so we are set, your clock set for our second half of play. All right, so exciting first half of play. And let's give you, as I pull the brackets up here in front of me, as we get ready, and we'll do that in a minute. Crutchfield now set to check this one in. And here we go. We're underway in the second half. Ramos, he'll bring it up. We'll see what Pine Bluff decides to do as Ramos hangs out, and we'll see if Pine Bluff decides to move. They will. They'll give it to Crutchfield. Now back to Ramos, and Ramos looking. He's going to give this one away to Crutchfield. Crutchfield back to Ramos, and they'll see if Ford steps out. That's a mismatch. Gets this one away to the corner to Tatum. Now Ramos for 3. That shot's off to the left, and boy, flying in was Crutchfield. Almost had the rebound, but it'll go out of bounds to Siloam Springs. That Courtney Crutchfield has the potential to be a very special talent in the state of Arkansas over the next couple years. So Weinsberg's going to bring this one up. Gets it across, and now gives this one away to Newman. Now back to Weinsberg. Great closeout there by Tatum. Now gives this one away to Stewart. Stewart into the lane, lays it up and in. Good finish by Stewart. Now Ramos brings this one up. As Ramos looks, gets it away to Tatum. Tatum looking for Harris, didn't have it. Back over to Ramos. Crutchfield, he'll shoot the 3. Shot up. That one is short, no good. Rebound comes away to Ford. So now Ford, he needs some help. He'll get it away now to Newman, as Newman looks to work here as Buchanan come out to meet him. Oh, he had him. Showing to the basket was Newman. He didn't get it. Now Stewart had Tatum on his heels. Now he gets stuck, gives it to Weinsberg. Back to Newman, and Newman resets. Newman gives this one away, as I believe that's Vachon working on Crutchfield, and that's going to be a foul inside on Pine Bluff. Fouls on Buchanan. Sorry, fouls on Jordan Harris. So Stewart now ready to inbound. as they wanted to try to go underneath the Ford. It wasn't there. Now they'll show Vashon to the corner, and Vashon will set and get it up to Weinsberg, who sets things up with 6.5 to go. Weinsberg looking, trying to drive here on Ramos, not going to have it as he gives it off to Stewart. Now Newman. Newman wants to work with, I think that's Buckhannon in front of him. Newman gets into the lane, shot up, and that's off to the right, no good. So now the other way as Tatum's got it. Tatum gets inside, now looks to drive. That's Crutchfield all the way to the basket, and he'll get called for the charge. So first foul on Crutchfield. 6 minutes to go here in our third as we're just underway in our second half. So now they lost that one as they're trying to hand it off from Weinsberg to Newman. And boy, great defense as they try to kick this one into Ford. It'll work on Harris. Ford trying to bully his way in. Harris has none of it. Now Ford gets it on the floor, trying to pass it out. That one's off of Harris, out of bounds. Oh, wow, that's actually going to be called off of Ford, and they'll turn it over. So Ramos, 5:38 to go in our third as Ramos brings this one up. Now looking, trying to work this one as Ramos got Ford out on top. He'll kick this one across to Crutchfield. Now inside, almost stolen. Now it is going to be stolen. Let's see, maybe. Buckhannon fighting for it. Newman, the two 15s are all over it, gets it away to Ford. Now Ford trying to get him off of him, and they will. They'll give this one away, and that is Weinsberg who'll get it across the timeline. Weinsberg on Buckhannon, gives it away to Vashon. Vashon inside to Ford. Well, inside as in at the three-point line where Ford's hanging out. Gives this one away. Three ball by Vashon. Got it. Big three for Vashon. And that gets it to a 7-point game. Now the Siloam Springs contingent getting loud in here. Ramos brings it up. Gives it away as Tatum looks to work. Different defensive intensity, it seems like, out of Siloam Springs in this second half as they're denying everything. Nothing there. Tatum. Good overplay by Stewart as he takes it away. And now, oh no, why didn't he go after the ball? As Newman wasn't ready for it. Oh wow, Buckhannon got away with a walk, but he puts it up and in anyway. Oh boy, tough turn of events there for Siloam as they had a chance to get this thing back down to 5. And Newman just wasn't ready for the pass. Now Newman's stuck in a double team. He gets it away, but he throws that one away. Crutchfield steals it. Feeds it up ahead to Tatum. Tatum, he'll lay it up and in. Tatum puts it up, and just like that, we're back to an 11-point lead. Now Weinsberg has to catch the wild pass as Pine Bluff has started to bring the pressure. They're ramping up the pressure here as Siloam Springs had cut this thing, and now nearly a steal. We're going to get a foul. Pine Bluff fans aren't happy about it, but it's the right call, and Stewart will take this one out. Soderquist, he'll come in as Siloam will go small. Also checking in the game is Barnett for Buckhannon. Stewart, he'll get this one in. That was the third foul, by the way, on Tatum. So now trying to figure out what to do with it is Vashon. Vashon trying to get Ramos off of him. Using a little bit of an arm extension there is Vashon as he'll get this one away, and Stewart with Tatum all up on him looks to work. He's going to have to work or they're going to get the call here. Now Newman. Newman looks to drive. He lost that one. Gives it away to Stewart. Stewart looks to get into the lane. Nothing there as he's double teamed. Splits the double team but has it rejected by Harris. Now pushing the other way. Pushes it up ahead. Crutchfield. Crutchfield drives the baseline. Puts that one up. He came up short, out of bounds, and that'll go to Siloam Springs. This one into Weinsberg as Pine Bluff backs off a little bit as their lead's up to 11 with 3:24 to go. Now looking to drive. He'll give this one away. Soderquist gets the screen from Weinsberg. Couldn't do anything with it as Harris trails him. Now gives this one inside to Stewart. Stewart still can't get into the lane, though. Now Vashon, he wanted to set up Crutchfield quickly there. Vashon May, and they're going to call a travel on Vashon. Vashon thought he was fouled. And they'll turn this one over. Turns this one over as Crutchfield, and Buckhannon's going to come back into the game. He'll come in for Harris as Harris will sit. Harris giving the Zebras good minutes. So Ramos, 3 minutes to go in our third. Ramos gets it across the timeline. And he'll survey and see what they want to do with it. Crutchfield up top with him, as well as Barnett. That's who will get it on the curl. Nothing there as Barnett gives it back to Tatum. Tatum, Crutchfield, Ramos, Buckhannon, Barnett on the floor as Pine Bluff wants a timeout. And that'll be a 30-second timeout. Big Red is the official convenience store of the AAA with food, fuel, snacks, drinks, and more. Make Big Red your only stop while traveling. Again, coaches, don't forget about the free fountain drinks for you and the bus driver. Visit BigRedStores.net for the nearest locations. A very defensive-oriented battle here so far in this one. No changes for Pine Bluff. As though on the floor will be Barnett, Ramos, Crutchfield, Buckhannon, and Tatum. On the floor is Newman, Soderquist, Stewart, Vachon, and Weinsberg for Siloam Springs. So now Barnett, they'll play the two-man game here with Ramos. Ramos looking, Barnett moves back to Tatum. Now Tatum looks to work. Tatum gives it away to Crutchfield. Crutchfield looking, he wants Buckhannon calling for it. He can't get it to him. Good defense here by Siloam. Crutchfield gives it away now as Crutchfield looking to try to drive. Can't penetrate there, and he gives it back to Buckhannon. Now Buckhannon will work. Buckhannon, corner, that one's tipped out of bounds. That'll stay with Pine Bluff. So Ramos gets that one in to Tatum. Tatum gives this one to Barnett. Now Crutchfield. Buckhannon fakes the pass. Now he'll look to work. Gives it to Barnett. And now Buckhannon will reset at the top. 2 minutes to go in our third. These things have slowed down considerably here out of the timeout by Pine Bluff. Crutchfield. And now just kind of running the weave at the top. Not doing a whole lot with it. Now calling it out as Barnett. No. Yeah, Crutchfield. They're just trying to figure out how to get into this 3-2, and they turn it over. Soderquist comes away with that one. Now pushing. This is Newman. 11-point game with 1:38 to go. Again, pace really slowed down in this one. Now Stewart gives this one inside. That one's tipped away. Now they're going to push the other. Oh, Buckhannon lost it, or they'd have had numbers. So Barnett will have to slow things down. Might have seen showtime there. Now Barnett stops, thought about it, gives it away. Now inside, good ball movement by Pine Bluff. Outside, another good pass. Barnett, the extra pass. Outside, Ramos, nothing there. Ramos, Barnett now looks. Barnett shows, gives it outside. Crutchfield, three, shot up long, no good. Rebound, Weinsberg. Now pushing the other way. Siloam Springs, if they could find the basket here, could be right back in this thing. Oh, and that's a double dribble. Oh, boy. Weinsberg knew it. Everybody in the gym knew it as he just got caught in between a pass and a dribble. It's one of those where you're hoping while you still got 2 feet in there, you can tip the ball away or something, anything. So Ramos, he gives this one away to Crutchfield. And again, I'm trying to figure out how to get inside this 3-2. This zone is giving Pine Bluff fits here trying to score. But up 11, they're content. I mean, Buckhannon, he gets into the lane, and there you go. That's how you break it and get it in. Good job there as Buckhannon lays that one up and in, 32-19. So now trying to push here inside. Got a little push off, and that shot's up and no good by Weinsberg. Now going the other way. Gives this one to Crutchfield. Crutchfield's going to back it out. Gives it to Ramos. Ramos, oh, nice no-look inside, but Harris was so surprised by it, he dropped it. Ramos just kind of looked over at Harris with his arms out like, come on, man, help me out. So they'll turn that one over. And Weinsberg brings it up. 12 seconds left in our third as Weinsberg gives it away to Soderquist. Soderquist looking, trying to find Stewart. He had Stewart, he just didn't see him. Now Vachon looking, he has got to step back. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Weinsberg doesn't know how much time's left. They don't have any idea how much time is on the clock. And that'll do it for our third quarter. After 3, 32-19, the Zebras lead. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A state tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza. So we're back as we get ready for our 4th quarter of play. Little tournament update for you from Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Beauty Salon. Parkview took care of Greene County Tech 80-38 yesterday. On the boys' side, these are all boys. Jonesboro in double overtime took care of Jacksonville. Russellville earlier today got the win over Hot Springs. And now here as our final 1-4 matchup on the boys' side as Pine Bluff and Siloam Springs go into the 4th quarter 32-19. On the girls' side, Little Rock Christian, the only 1 seed to fall so far, as Marion took care of business there. Jonesboro handled business against BB yesterday. And then you got Valonia, who had no problems with Sheridan this morning, and Lake Hamilton moved on against Greenbrier. So all 4 of our 1 seeds could move on the boys' side if Pine Bluff can get the win. Now, Siloam. They got to get something going here in our final quarter of play. And now trying to drive the baseline on Harris is Newman. Newman tries to go up. Harris says, nope, not having any of it. That one's going to be blocked. Going the other way. And inside and throws it down is Tatum. As Tatum gets the dunk. Now Stewart brings it up. Back, and it's up to a 15-point game. Biggest lead of the night. Oh, boy, that was one heck of a collision. Somehow saved it. Stewart still has his wits about him. That wasn't over and back. It didn't get called on Tatum. And that's going to be a tee. They're going to tee up the coach for Siloam Springs. And I'm not here to complain about officials either, but he's got an argument. And I don't think he did much to even warrant the tee. He clapped his hand. He had something to say, but he was right. I mean, that was a heck of a collision. I don't know how you don't have a foul call over here, but officials aren't perfect. It's a tough call there. So it'll be technical foul shots. So Ramos will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot the technical foul shots. That first one's up. That's good by Ramos. Now the second one for Ramos. That shot's up. He knocks that one down. Ford set to check back in. I tell you, I'm really surprised Stewart got back up after that collision. My goodness. So Newman, he's going to come out of the game as Ford goes in. Now Ramos gives this one away to Crutchfield. Back to Ramos as Crutchfield. Now inside to Harris, threw that one away, and this one will stay with Pine Bluff. So Crutchfield. He'll get this one in as Ramos looks. Ramos gets it across Crutchfield. Nice pass by Crutchfield. Ooh, Soderquist took it away from Harris, but they'll call the foul on Soderquist. So Harris will go to the they're going to take this one side out of bounds, and surprisingly enough, Pine Bluff has still not shot a free throw in this game. Now that one up top as Ramos catches it, nearly walked. Vashon almost gets the steal. Stewart does. Now pushing the other way. Siloam, they got numbers, gives it away to Ford. Ford has it blocked. That's a goaltend. It's not called. That was 100% a goaltend as that ball was off the backboard and not called. Well, that's tough. Now they'll give this one away to Tatum. Tatum, he cut cross-court pass to Buchanan. Buchanan looks, he stops, short two-point shot, won't go. Rebound comes away to Harris, and we'll see what the call is inside. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Harris. And that foul, I believe, was called. Looks like that foul was called on Crutchfield, his second. So Weinsberg brings it up, and boy, about got himself another walk. Gives this one away to Vashon. Again, nice job by Stewart. He has the lane if he wants it. Now he drives in, gives it away to Ford. Oh my goodness, Buchanan. Now Crutchfield, he throws it down on the other end. Wow. My goodness gracious. Wow. Jeez. We're going to have a freshman up here as our player of the game?
Man, he knows how to play.
Goodness. Unbelievable, man, as we get this timeout. I'm going to remind you, we're going to see 4 of these teams from this tournament advance to the Centennial Bank basketball finals next week at the Hot Springs Convention Center. For tickets, go to aractivities.org. Boy, the athletic ability of Pine Bluff combined with maybe some frustration by Siloam Springs is giving us some showtime right now in this one in our final game of the day here on Tuesday night. 6:14 to go. It's 38-19. Stewart set to check this, set to inbound here. Look, Pine Bluff not giving anything as they're bringing the full court press on top of it. But Sean, he's going to try to get it up ahead to Stewart. Stewart does a good job to keep it. Catches that one, gives it to Weinsberg. Weinsberg to Soderquist. Soderquist inside to Ford. Now Ford, he wants to try to go to work on Harris. Harris has just owned that matchup inside. He owns it again with another block. Now going the other way. Oh, and Crutchfield again. He's serious right now? That's a freshman. Golly. Now Weinsberg brings it back. He kicks it outside. 3, no good for Soderquist. Foul inside on Vashon. On the push. And now this one's definitely getting away from Siloam Springs, unfortunately. What a job in the fourth quarter, really the entire second half by this Pine Bluff team. Siloam Springs came out hot to open the second half, and Pine Bluff put a stop to it, poured some water on it, and now they're taking over. Barnett inside, kicks it out to Harris. Now up to the top to Tatum. Tatum 3, that's long. Rebound comes away. I believe that's Weinsberg. Now running up ahead is Gray. Gray, spin move, up and oh, Lord have mercy. That, and the athletic ability on this side over here. Gee whiz, man. Something else. Now, Stewart will inbound here. 5:22 left in our game. Nice little inbound to Ford, and he'll lay it up and in. So Barnett brings this one up. 5:14 left in our game. 40-21, the number 1 seed Zebras taking care of business here so far. Barnett, he's stuck. Well, they get out and guard him and get a call there, maybe get the turnover. He gives it away to Crutchfield. Now Barnett tries to reset things. Barnett looking, he's going to stop, pop the 3, shot up. Oh, boy, Barnett knocks down the 3. Everybody's eating from the CJ's Butcher Boy Burger 3-point line. Now Gray gives that one up ahead to Weinsberg. Weinsberg back to Gray. Gray gives it away to Stewart. Stewart inside. He's going to lay it up acrobatically, and it won't go. Now pushing the other way. Now driving. Oh, Lord have mercy. Tatum, it won't count. It doesn't count. Tatum throws that one down. Wow. Golly. Showtime in the fourth quarter of this one. Crutchfield gets this one in. Barnett, he wants to drive, hands it off. Tatum wanted to dunk. He gets met inside, though. Great job there. I'm not sure if that was Stewart or Ford. He was like, I'm not going to be a poster tonight. So Stewart gives this one away to Gray. 43-21's our score. Gray gives it away to Ford. Ford to the corner. Soderquist. Oh, my goodness gracious, as Harris throws that one into the stands on the 3. Wow. Boy, I'm impressed with this Pine Bluff team. My goodness gracious. They are something defensively. Could you imagine these guys in Jonesboro matching up? It might be 2-1's the final. We might have like 15 dunk attempts. So Soderquist looks to get this one in. He gets it into Ford. Now trying to dump it into Stewart. He does. Stewart's going to get the easy layup. 43-23, 20-point game. We still got 4 minutes left in the fourth here. Also into the game, Eric Adams has entered the game for Pine Bluff. As Ramos gets a break. Barnett gets this one across to Tatum. Tatum Back to Barnett. Barnett fakes the pass. They're going to fall back off of him, Crutchfield. And he tries to get it into Buchanan, but Stewart knocks it away. 3:47 to go. So Crutchfield, he'll inbound this one. Barnett thought about stepping into a three, but he'll back it out with 3:43 to go. Now Barnett gives this one away. It's Tatum. Tatum looking to work. He'll give it back to Barnett. Now Barnett fakes this one. Barnett inside, corner, Crutchfield, three. No, that's off. Rebound comes away to Buchanan. And that foul is our 5th on Siloam Springs. And that's on number 2, Perkins. Now Newman setting to check back in. So get this one. Crutchfield thought about another three, gives it inside to Buchanan. Buchanan goes up, couldn't finish. Ford comes away with the rebound. So foul here on the other end. They'll take this one outside, out of bounds. I believe that was Crutchfield that got called for that one. And it was. That'll be his 3rd. So Weinberg lost it. Foul going to be called on Barnett on this one. That'll be the 6th team foul on Pine Bluff. Coming out of the game is Adams. And they'll get this one into Ford. Ford tries to feed it to Newman. It overthrew him. He has to go chase it down. Now he's stuck in a double team. Gets it to Weinsberg. Under 3 to go. Weinsberg, he looks to drive. Weinsberg into the lane. Weinsberg stops. Nothing there. Now he's stuck in the lane. Gives it out to Gray. Gray looks. Gray stutter step. That doesn't do any good as Harris is waiting for him. Now Gray stuck. Harris all over him. Now gives it away to Stewart. Cross court pass. Newman. 3. Shot. No. Way long. Now rebound comes away to Crutchfield. He throws this one up ahead. We're going to get another dunk. Oh. As Tatum throws that one down. This one's turning into a dunk contest as they give that one to Ford. Now Ford wants to look. Ford, shot up. Oh, nice job by Ford as he gets the finish. And one. I tell you what, you don't think that Ford's working hard out there? Take a look at the red marks up and down his arms. That boy's been beat to death inside that lane tonight. Buchanan will come out of the game. Ramos, Crutchfield, Harris, Tatum, and Barnett all on the floor for Pine Bluff. 2:18 to go. Shot up by Ford. He cannot complete the three-point play. As looked like Tatum came down with that rebound. We're going to have a heck of a decision to make here for our G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel Player of the Game. Barnett looks to drive. He gets inside, hands it off to Crutchfield. Boy, Crutchfield was ready for a poster. Didn't quite get all the way up to throw that one down. Crutchfield working on being our player of the game. Now Weinsberg hands this one off. Stewart, he's going to drive all the way to the basket. Oh, my goodness, Harris erased that one. Now going the other way. Uh-oh, Crutchfield. Whoa, son, Crutchfield throws another one down. Huh? He hit a 3-2. So 90 seconds left as the Pine Bluff fans can obviously fill this one up 24. Weinsberg bringing it up the floor on Ramos. Boy, oh, Tatum wanted another steal. To the corner, should have shot that one, won't. Gives it to Ford. Ford lays it up and in. And now whistle, timeout. And Siloam wants a timeout as he wants to get. Not a timeout, sorry. They were trying to get number 23 into the game. That is Trey Horton as Ford will come out. Ford is senior. That's going to be the last time he's going to step on the floor. And you can see the frustration and upset for Ford as he sits down on the bench knowing this is it. So Barnett, 1 minute to play as Stewart comes out to meet him. Now Barnett with the action being forced. Harris was diving to the basket, and they threw that one away. So Weinsberg, he looks to bring it up on Barnett. Weinsberg looking, trying to get around Barnett. I'm telling you, man, this defense is something else. So now Stewart, he gets inside, wanted to kick it out. Now he does. Newman for three. That shot's up. It's no good. And rebound, Weinsberg, he puts it up. That's no good. And let's see. Out of bounds, and that will go to Pine Bluff with 29.8. And we should be able to run this one the rest of the way out. That'll be fun. So that one inside, tipped away here with 20.4 to go. As I'm sitting here looking at our stats, trying to decide who is going to be our G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel Player of the Game. Boy, Tatum was trying to dive to the basket. They do get it into Tatum, get it back up top. And let's see, Pine Bluff may be content. Just finishes. Gives it to Barnett. Barnett looking, and now they're just trying to run it out. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Whoa. Now Crutchfield, now Tatum, and Tatum lays this one up and in, and that'll do it for this one. So that's going to be the end of this one. Final score, Pine Bluff wins this one. Pine Bluff wins this one 51-27. We're going to try to get our player of the game. All right, so that is our final game of the evening as the announcement's being made to clear the arena as we wait our player of the game. And I tell you, this might be the one and only time, well, maybe we do it again in this tournament, but this may be one of the only times that we're going to interview a freshman as our player of the game as we await Courtney Crutchfield to join us up here at our broadcast position. Impressive game out of Crutchfield. He ends the game with 14 points. He had a couple of rebounds in there. Harris was another guy that really had a massive game as well, especially erasing a lot of stuff inside. But at the end of the day, this was a close one now. Trayrion, number 3, Trayrion Ramos, he ends the game with 11, did a great job running things from the point. And then number 15, Armand Buchanan also ends the game with 11. But we're going to go with Courtney Crutchfield, the freshman, 14 points, and had some show-stopping dunks along the way. So as we await Crutchfield to make his way all the way up here to our position at the top of the arena. Boy. So a fun one here. And, yeah. So you'll never miss the start of the game with Centennial Bank's mobile app. Check your balance, pay bills, make a deposit, or transfer funds from the stands. Download our smartphone app for your iPhone or Android today. Centennial Bank, Arkansas's community bank, member FDIC. Some restrictions may apply. So once again, let's go through some things here as we'll get your CJ's Butcher Boy Burger three-point line update. From 3, 7 of 18, Pine Bluff. That's good for 39% from 3. Siloam Springs on the other side of things went 3 for 13. Hey, yeah. Go. Need you over there. Come on. We are waiting for the Pine Bluff coaches to address their team, I believe, as we await Courtney Crutchfield to come up here to our location. Oh, there he is, coming up on the other side of the stands over there. Sometimes kind of difficult to maneuver your way around this place with these lower stands being pushed in. It takes away any of our stairs on this side of the floor to get directly to us, so you got to kind of make your way around. A pretty amazing stat as you look at the Razorback Campersell free throw line update. Only 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Ramos was the only one that went to the line tonight for Pine Bluff. Only 2 free throw shot. On the other side, not many on that end either, though. Siloam Springs only went to the line 5 times to go 2 for 5. There you go. All right, you feel free to have a seat. All right. So I am joined by our G4L Custom Embroidery player of the game, freshman Courtney Crutchfield. So, Courtney, I'm going to be honest. When we first started, I saw freshman on there, and I thought, man, a freshman getting a start in the state tournament, that's big time. So very talented. Then we got to see you out there on the floor. Impressive performance tonight by you.
Yes, sir.
So big game. You ended the game with 14 points, some show-stopping dunks. Talk about just what you guys had, the plan coming in. The Siloam Springs team looks like you guys kind of overmatched them on you with your athleticism.
In the locker room, everybody was locked in, came out, played defense, and ready to go.
So let's talk about that defense for a second, because that's what I was most impressed with. I mean, obviously, all the fun, the show-stopping stuff there throughout, showing off the athletic ability, but y'all's defensive ability to limit any shots for Siloam Springs. It seemed like Siloam would get down, try to get in, couldn't pack anything inside. You really erased forward most of the night with Harris inside. So talk about that defense. How much is that preached, obviously, every day in practice for you guys?
It's preached all day long. Close out, box out, challenge the shots.
Yeah, so impressive game for you. Let's talk about your running mate out there as Ramos ends up with 11 himself in a good game there. Talk about playing with him as he plays at the point.
Yeah, he plays really well. Before we got off the bus, everybody was telling him to shoot the ball, and that's how it went. And he was knocking down shots.
So your aggressiveness was really pretty impressive to me. Now, you guys coming off of that loss there. Now, did you guys lost to Lake Hamilton there late, so your only loss in conference play. That was any added motivation to get you going here in the state tournament?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We learned from our mistakes. We executed better and played better defense.
Well, fantastic job tonight. We appreciate you coming up here and joining us. Like I've told everybody else, we'll let you go down there and celebrate. I bet your coach is going to give you about 2 minutes to think about it, and then you guys are going to be right back on to your Friday game. And I believe if we were right on the bracket, you guys are going to be waiting the Sylvan Hills-West Memphis game. That ought to be a lot of fun. Talk about matching up with Nick Smith and that Sylvan Hills team, if assuming they win. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, when we play Sylvan Hills, we got to, like I said, we got to come back out ready to go and play better defense.
Yeah, and West Memphis, obviously no slouch of an opponent either, so we'll see who gets out of that one. But either way, one or the other going to be a big opponent for you guys on Friday. So impressed with you. Great game tonight, 14 points. We appreciate you coming up here and joining us. We'll let you get back and appreciate it. Good
Yes,
job,
sir.
player of the game.
Thank you.
Courtney Crutchfield. All right, so that's going to do it for us as we finish things up here from Hot Springs as our player of the game, Courtney Crutchfield. And so that's going to do it. And let me give you a quick tournament update by Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Salon. So our 1-4 matchups are complete. The 1-4, the ones go 7-1. Little Rock Christian, your only loss. So on the girls' side, Little Rock Christian defeats Marion. They'll advance. They will face the winner of Lakeside Russellville tomorrow, which will be our first game at 10 o'clock in the morning. Jonesboro and BB. Jonesboro took care of business there. They advanced. And Marion will take the winner of Lakeside Russellville. Jonesboro has advanced. They'll get the winner of the Greenwood Hot Springs game, which will be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Valonia advanced this morning as they took care of Sheridan, and they will advance to play the winner of Batesville Parkview, and they start our day off on Thursday at 10 a.m. Lake Hamilton advanced against Greenbrier in an overtime game that was a really, really good one. They'll advance, and they'll play the winner of West Memphis and Sylvan Hills also on Thursday. That game's at 4 o'clock. So jump over to the boys bracket. Parkview has won. They took care of business against Greene County Tech. They move on. They'll take on the winner of Lake Hamilton Valonia. That game's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Jonesboro in a double overtime thriller. They took care of Jacksonville. They moved on. They'll play the winner of Mountain Home Lakeside, who plays tomorrow at 7 o'clock to close out our night. Russellville and Hot Springs. Russellville got that W today. They await the winner of Marion and Maumelle Thursday at 1. And, of course, Pine Bluff and Siloam Springs finishes off the day as all 4 1 seeds in the boys' side advance as they take care of Siloam Springs. They'll await the winner of Sylvan Hills, West Memphis. That game will close us out on Thursday night. So that's your tournament update brought to you by Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Beauty Salon. We appreciate all of our sponsors, and we appreciate all of you joining us. You guys, do us a favor. Make sure you go visit our sponsors, whether it's on social media or their websites or in person. That's going to do it for us tonight here on day 2. Join us again tomorrow morning at 9:50 for our first game at 10 o'clock. We're going to pay a few bills, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Natural State Sports is proudly sponsored by Shady Oak Trail Getaway on Lake Hamilton, now taking reservations for winter and summer seasons in 2021. Visit ShadyOakTrailGetaway.com or call 870-356-9823 to book your weekend away on Lake Hamilton. Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs. Take home with you wherever you are as you explore the natural state. Visit their website at RazorbackCamperSales.com to view their inventory and start your journey across the natural state at Razorback Camper Sales. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. For all your embroidery and apparel needs, go see our friends at G4L, located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in North Little Rock, or visit their website, g4lcustom.com, and be sure to like them on Facebook. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. Whether you're traveling across the state for that next Friday night matchup, headed to Fayetteville for a big weekend on the hill, or simply searching for the best burger to ever split your lips, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers is the spot. Specializing in hand-patted in-house ground burgers and fresh-cut fries, along with milkshakes and malts. Conveniently located right off I-40 in Russellville at 2803 North Arkansas Avenue, or order online at their new location in Fayetteville at 3484 West Weddington. Check out our menu online at butcherboyburger.com or download our app from your app store. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do is burgers, they have to be the best. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A State Tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza.